Are you playing it too safe in your business this year? Real talk. Look, as entrepreneurs, as business owners, taking risks is in our DNA. But there can come a point in our business where we stop stretching ourselves, where we grow comfortable and, if I'm being real honest, a little complacent. If you're feeling stuck, you're not alone, because over time, risk fatigue sets in. Yes, risk fatigue is a real thing. The thing is, we start craving comfort, and comfort is exactly where growth stalls. I've heard a saying before that nothing grows failure like success. When you feel successful, when you're successful, you end up getting stuck because you think what worked yesterday is going to be what works tomorrow. As business owners, we don't set out to play small, but after years of grinding, fighting fires, and making things work, it's easy to slip into safe routines that keep us busy instead of getting us that breakthrough that we actually crave. Today, I'm challenging you to step back into strategic leadership, even when it feels uncomfortable, and unlock the next level of growth in your business. At the beginning, you took big risks, starting your business, making the leap, but now you find yourself craving control. You end up doing every task yourself, double checking your team's work, and playing it safe with small goals instead of going big. And it's not your fault. Our brains are actually wired to avoid pain and seek comfort. Listen to what James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, has to say about it. The human brain is wired to prioritize immediate rewards over long-term gains. This is why habits that provide immediate comfort are so hard to break, and why stepping out of your comfort zone feels so challenging. Comfort feels so good, but it's a silent trap. And it keeps you stuck as a business operator instead of stepping into your role, your true role as a CEO. True growth doesn't come from massive leaps. It comes from consistent strategic shifts, small moves that feel uncomfortable but powerful. For example, delegating a major client project that you've always handled yourself, raising your prices to match the value that you truly deliver, documenting processes even when it feels tedious so that your team can deliver without you, letting a team member make a decision you would have normally made, or taking your first fully unplugged vacation and trusting your systems and your team can hold the fort. Every time you lean into that discomfort, you reclaim your time, your vision, and your freedom. Let me share a personal story with you. I have never considered myself a runner, but several years back, some friends convinced me to sign up for the Houston Half Marathon. Now, I joined this training group and we practiced for about 6 months. On our own, we had to do short runs during the week, but on Saturdays, we did these long runs. They felt pretty much impossible. Before doing the marathon, the half marathon, I had only run 3 miles. But now, every Saturday, I was going for a long run. We started with 4 miles, which felt insane and totally difficult. But then the next week we came back for Saturday and we did 6 miles. And I was amazed to see that the first 4 miles that felt so uncomfortable the week before actually felt doable. It was only the last 2 miles that felt like a huge stretch. This happened week after week. We went from 4 miles to 6 miles to 8 miles to 10 miles, consistently stretching ourselves. And I was amazed at what happened as a result. Each time I felt uncomfortable and stretched, but the next time I felt more comfortable, like I could do it, until I got to that next stretching point. And the same thing happens in our business. We can either stay comfortable and stay at the pace and the place that we've always been, or we can be intentional about stretching ourselves week after week to see consistent growth in our business. By the end of my training, I was able to complete the half marathon, something I never thought was possible because of those small, consistent stretches every week. And that's exactly how we achieve growth in our business too, by consistently pushing our limits one step at a time. Here's the truth. The business and life that you want won't come from playing it safe. Stepping out of your comfort zone isn't just about personal growth. It's about building a business that can thrive without you doing everything yourself. Leadership begins when you let go of doing and step fully into leading. And it all starts with one decision to stretch. If you're ready for more strategic growth in your business, if you're ready to push your leadership limits this year, drop a rocket in the comments. Share one area where you're ready to stop playing small and start leading bigger. And don't miss my next video where I'll show you how to make your first CEO move without losing control or sacrificing your standards. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe so that you can find more tips, more ways to grow your business without sacrificing your life.